How's everybody doing today? This is DJ with One Time Outdoors, and today we are going to be talking about the Coleman SunDome two-person tent. I got this tent a couple weeks ago. It's kind of a funny story how I got it. I was going to the dump with my father, and there was a lady that pulled in right beside us at the dump in a brand new Range Rover, and she's throwing out items out of this truck. I'm sure it cost over 60 grand, and everything she's throwing out looks brand new. So I asked the lady if she needed a hand. She was an older lady. She said sure. Well, I happened to see this tent in there, and it was brand new. The seal wasn't even broken on the box. So I asked the lady, if she was throwing this away, and she said yeah. So she gave it to me. So it's amazing, you offer to help somebody for no reason, and you can get blessed. And if that person doesn't bless you, sooner or later you will get rewarded. So let's make this world a better place. Wow, that sounded really cliche. But anyway, back to the tent. So this is actually a really nice tent. I really like it. It's actually been sitting out in my yard for a week and a half. It's rained a bunch of times. Actually, here is the Ozark Trail 3-person tent that was right beside it. I just took that down because I wanted to do the focus on this tent. Now, I did write down some, facts about this tent. If you see right here, that's dirt there and here. What happened was, I live in Dundalk, a couple miles away from the water, but the winds around here get so crazy. And if you look, I have these huge nails holding it down now, because originally I had these just aluminum stakes that come with the tent holding it down. But the winds got so bad, it ripped them out of the ground. It flew up over top of the boat, hit the fence, hit my TV antenna, which is right there, went in the front yard, and into a bunch of bushes. And it was there for a couple hours, unfortunately, and nothing got ripped, nothing got broke. You can see some of the poles got, a little dirty. Here's some, oh look, I didn't even notice that. But that's the worst of it. And the tent is made very, very strongly. When I first opened the tent, I thought it was a cheap tent. I like it's got this big D-shaped door. Actually, let me set this camera down so that way I'm not making everyone go dizzy. Okay, so let me get my notes here. Alrighty. What's cool about this tent is you can get this tent in 2-person, which is what you see here. They also make a 3-person, a 4-person, and a 6-person. Now, this is not a lightweight backpacking tent by any means. From what I'm finding, it weighs around 6 pounds. It does feel very well made. The material is, decent material. It's not that cheap, something if you sneeze, you're gonna put a hole in it. Like I said, it literally, the wind blew it over the boat and all that stuff, and I didn't get pretty much no damage. Got a little dirty, couple scrapes, but that's it. It comes in the navy and gray, what you see here, and that price on Amazon is $52.07, and it's also listed as Amazon Choice Tent. And then you can also get it in green, which is kind of like a puke green, for $38.22, a couple dollars cheaper. But Coleman says that they've tested this tent up to 35-mile-an-hour winds. So, I would have to agree with them, because I'm positive the winds that I had the other day were stronger than that. And nothing broke. They are fiberglass poles. It is a freestanding tent, so you can, once you get it set up, you can move it all around. If you find out that, there's a branch or a rock or something under your tent that you didn't see before. Coleman says that they have the WeatherTech system on this tent with the patented welded corners and inverted seams. And I'll show you inside, like the seams and all. It also has a bathtub floor, as you can see. And the floor feels very thick and durable. So I like that. You see it, the big D-shaped door. It also has a window that can be open and closed. I'll show you that too. Another thing I like about the tent is the top part of the tent is mostly no-seam mesh. So it'll be, pretty decent in the summer. But it also has, on the back of the tent, a vent that you can pull out. So that's cool. And then on the sides, how you see on the right side of the tent now, you can actually pull it out to get a little bit more airflow in there. The tent measures at 7 foot by 5 foot with a 4-foot ceiling height. And me being 6 foot tall, I am looking for a tent that I can get me, my wife, and daughter in, but, not be cramped. I want something with a taller ceiling. And unfortunately, this tent would be, great for the 3 of us, but I'm going to keep looking. And like I said before, this tent was free. So, if someone needs a tent bad, I can, give them this one or something. It also has I think Coleman started this, the E-port, where you can run your electrical cord through the tent. If you look all the way to the left in the corner, you see that like neon green or yellow little port right here. The tent has multi-storage pockets, and the tent is made out of polyester taffeta and 75 denier rainfly. So you can see the really thick floor. I mean, this is thick. Now let's come in here. So something that Coleman says is it can fit a queen size bed in here. Now, I haven't tried that yet. I don't think it will, but we are going to try it in this video. So let me zip the doors. The zippers work very well. As you can see, I just did that one-handed, no problem. You come up here, this is your, you have a window at your door that, say the wind's blowing the rain inside, which, it does happen. All you have to do is unzip it. See, this one, the zipper only goes straight. And this one goes. See, this zipper only works up and down. So if you wanted to let a little air, you can. Or let it all in. Right here is all no-seam mesh. It has a nice little loop so you can hang your lamp, your light, or whatever else you want. And then you got your no-seam back here. You also have a pocket right here, which is a very big pocket. You have another pocket right here, which is same size. I'm actually like standing, and I'm hunched over, but it's a good amount of room. Right here, you can see that the tie out points are reinforced on all the corners, which is very nice for this being a cheaper tent. Here's the vent I was telling you about. I do have it staked out a little bit, but because I pulled the stakes out off on the corners, it's not pulled out as well as it could be. So and then here's your back window. Same thing, if the rain's blowing it, you can just zip it up. Now this one, the zipper works all the way around, but you can still, let a little bit of air, move the zipper however you need to. And it also has the roll up. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Come on. Here we go. One-handed and left-handed at that. This pad right here, this is something new I got off of Amazon. I believe it was $30, and then if I bought it within, I think, 15 minutes, they took another like 15% off or something. This pad is very thick. It said it was insulated, but I have to be honest. Granted, this is on the cold ground right now. It's 50 degrees outside, and it gets a little chilly, laying on it. It's definitely warmer than laying on the ground. I'll give you that. But it says that it's 5R, and I really, really doubt that. But here's the hole for the, oh, let me adjust the camera, sorry. Here's the spot I showed you outside, so you can let your extension cord in. But then if you don't need an extension cord or aren't using one, you can just zip it up, which I like that. If you can see in the corner how the floor, you know, it has the true bathtub style floor. So that way if for some reason you're in a really bad storm and you have water rushing underneath of your tent, you don't have to worry about it getting wet inside. Yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to have to redo the rest of this video because I like the tent and I want to keep the tent in case someone needs to use it or something. But here's something else I love about this tent. With me being a bigger guy and backpacking tents, you know, you have to like crawl out of them with your knees. But look, let me set the camera up and I'll show you better. Let me set the camera down here. And I can very easily get in. If I need to stand, I can. If I want to get out, I can. That's the benefits of having a taller tent. And, you know, I really like that. You could definitely make this tent lighter because, like I said, it came with fiberglass poles, which were heavy. And it came with steel tent pegs. I thought they would be aluminum, but they were steel. So zippering it from out here is not as easy. And that's because of the green strip right here. If you don't hold this out of the way, it'll get hung up on the zipper. And then once you get past it, it's fine. But what this does is helps prevent water coming through your zipper. So, you know, I didn't show you this, but it does have ties right here and here. So if you wanted to leave your door open, you can. But yeah, I forgot how much it was, $53. You know, it's a very nice tent, and I can honestly say it's a durable tent. 2 days after we got it, me and my wife slept out here in this tent during a rainstorm. Nothing was wet. You know, we had a good time. And then the next day, we put up the Ozark Trail tent, which is literally half the price. It's a lot wider, but it's also probably a foot shorter. That one, we put a queen size air mattress in, and the three of us slept in that tent. So I will show you that tent set up, but let's try to set up an air mattress. I added just a little piece of Tyvek so I could kneel on. Right here we have just a cheap Walmart queen size air mattress, and we're going to see if we can't get it to fit. So, without even blowing it up, it's not fitting. It fit the length, you know, wall to wall, but if you look right here, it's already touching that end and it's bent up over here. But, you know, I'll still blow it up and try and see what happens. I'll bring you back. Well, I gotta say, if you stuck around until the end, I'm a little dumbfounded. The queen size mattress fits. Yeah. I mean, it's literally wall to wall. I used my little backpacking pump. This thing is awesome. I love this. It's great. So you can see I got it just about filled up now. I'm going to top it off with a hand pump. So bear with me for a second while I do that. So, I'm shocked. I really am. Wow. I did not think that was going to work. I really didn't. Yeah. All right. As you can see, I did tie the doors back, but let's close the doors up and see, you know, how it looks like that. So you can see it's, you know, bulging out a little bit, especially on the corners. I think if Coleman would have put another clip here to, you know, pull it out a little more, you know, it might do a little better. But yeah. So it did stop raining, so might as well finish this video. I'm gonna set it down and, you know, give you my final impressions, I guess. I really like this tent. I think for the quality, it also gives you, I think, a 1-year warranty. The quality, you know, the durability of how it's made. You know, it's not terribly heavy, you know. if you split this up between two people, you could take it backpacking. And then I think it would be an awesome tent, you know, if you're doing it that way. Because like I talked about, for the height and how big it is, you know, most backpacking tents are a lot, you know, smaller and way shorter because they're made a lot lighter. So yeah, you got two people that's gonna split the weight up in this bad boy. Hell yeah, this is a good tent. But you know, I would change the poles out. Me personally, I don't like fiberglass poles, but then again, I've never actually had a fiberglass pole break on me. I've had 2 aluminum poles break, never a fiberglass. So, you know, but yeah, I think it's a great tent, and in a couple days I'll do the review on the Ozark Trail tent, which for $25 it's a good tent. You know, it definitely fits a queen size air mattress better than this one does, but it's also shorter, and it's also half the price. So you know, there's a lot of bad reviews about Ozark Trail. Knock on wood, every Ozark Trail tent I've had great luck. But I think there's more bad reviews about Ozark Trail than there is good reviews. So I don't know. I guess, you know, before you buy any type of outdoor gear, always set it up at your home first. Look at it, go over it, make sure it's okay. Because if you wait until you're in the field to do this and you find something wrong, then what are you going to do? You're either going to pack up and go home or not have a tent. So, I don't know. But as always, God bless you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm trying to grow the channel. Once we get 500 subs, I'm going to do that giveaway. And, you know, there'll be more to come. So thank you. God bless. You might even be able to find this a little cheaper than Amazon. I just checked Amazon because I know they have free Prime shipping. So, you know, maybe Walmart or Target or your local outdoor store would have it for a little cheaper. Definitely shop around. I'm not sure what the difference is besides color, but the green is a couple dollars cheaper. And I will put a link to this tent, the Amazon link, in the description. And if you just click on the link and then you go there, they also have used tents that you could pick up for a little cheaper, or you can also get the green one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry this video is so long. God bless.